Hey, what's up everyone? PersNikity here, moving on with Black the Fall Act 4. Now, Act 4 starts off immediately with this puzzle. What you're going to do is you're going to stand on this yellow circle to lift the gratings, and you're going to have Robodog stand on the piston. That will lower down a claw. Now, as soon as this object gets up, you got to do this really quickly. As soon as it comes up, go ahead and step off the yellow circle and get Robodog off of the piston. And if you do this successfully, the object will fall, but this time it will fall on top of those metal gratings. So again, you might have to rewind that to see how it's done. But then what you're going to want to do is lead Robodog away, jump on the piston, and then have Robodog go to the piston and then jump over to this object here. Again, there's a lot of moving parts here, so you might have to rewind to see how I did that. But you got to do it all pretty quickly, otherwise the timing will be off. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to jump to this large object, and then if you do it correctly, the machinery will transport the object into the compound. And so you couldn't see this before, but you see right here the main gate has two lights in front of it, so this is actually the only way to get into the compound. And of course that trophy right there, that's a story related one. Now Act 4 and Act 5 are both pretty short, they're each about 9 minutes long. Act 5 doesn't really have any puzzles, so this is going to actually be the last part of the game that does have puzzles. And the puzzles aren't very hard, and one of them is actually really kind of humorous, and that one's going to be right here. So what you're going to do, have Robodog stand in front of this machine, turn him into a platform, and then crawl on him and jump up to grab this little door here. And for now, just leave it alone. We're going to return here in a second. So what you're going to do, you'll see these scratches in the floor. That's from the spiked metal ball. Have Robodog stand on the scratches, and then once again turn him into a platform so that he can't move. Now with him in place, return here, jump up, and now we can reach the controls to this wrecking ball. So go ahead and do that, and it's pretty funny. It's just going to send him flying into that doorway, crashing the barricade, allowing you to continue on. Now you are going to have to wait a couple seconds for the wrecking ball to retract back to its original position. I learned this the hard way. If you try to sneak under it, if those spikes hit you, you actually will die. So just be patient, let it retract all the way up, and then just go ahead and make your way under it. And you're going to come to this building here, which is kind of like a religious looking building. And you're going to burst your way through these golden doors. And you're going to continue on, but real quick, if you want, you can pick up another secret trophy and achievement. Stand behind this area right here and then just jump up and down a couple times, and you'll actually burst through the floor. There's a secret entrance there. So go ahead and continue all the way to the left, and once you reach this light, you'll get the trophy In God We Trust. Very, very easy one to miss, so you're going to want to make sure you get that before continuing on. Alright, so you're going to come to this shaky floor here. There's kind of like a trap door. Go ahead and have Robodog stand on top, turn him into a platform, then come over here and jump on the counterweight, and what that will do is it will lower the trap door, sending Robodog into the water. Now you're going to have to do this part quickly. You got to send him to the battery, and then as soon as he attaches to the battery, have him stand on this platform here. And what will happen is the machine will charge up, the platform will rise, those two lasers will be cut off, opening the two locks, and then you can go ahead and push open the door. And then there you go, puzzle solved. Now you're going to wait for this machine to expand, and then you're going to go ahead and jump across to safety. Alright, so now what you're going to do is intentionally get Robodog caught by the red light. So there it goes. Now once that happens, send Robodog over to the left here, and use the distraction to run over to the next set of shelter. Now what you're going to have Robodog do is run over to you under this area of shelter. The red light will lose track of him, and now you're just going to stand here for a couple seconds. Eventually the light will lose interest and will resume its original position. So there we go, it's lost interest. What you're going to have to do is, as the light sweeps to the left, have Robodog stand over here, turn him into a platform, and quickly jump up on top of this structure, and then jump over, climb these construction rafters. So before you move on, we still got to get Robodog, so climb these rafters, get to this platform here, and then jump down onto the box. It will get destroyed. Then what you're going to do is, you can't command him yet because he's still a platform. So my cat is going to ruin this recording with his annoying meowing. Anyway, crawl under, turn him back to Robodog, and then he'll be able to follow you under the opening. Cat, shut up. I'm recording. Okay. So what comes next? Just keep on following the path. I don't know why I was walking right there. This person's going to close their window. We're going to return here shortly. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have RoboDog lie under this moving cog, and that will jam the machine. With the machine jammed, go ahead and run back, jump up on this upper windowsill, jump up here, and then jump over to the yellow pipe. Jump on top of the machine, and now you can crawl under this hydraulic press. Before you couldn't because that cog was moving, but since RoboDog is jamming the cog, that's what allows you to successfully make your way under this machine here. Otherwise, you would meet a pretty unfortunate end. Alright, so go ahead and drop down, activate this machine here. That will basically free up RoboDog, and you can keep moving on, but for some reason I always get paranoid that RoboDog is going to get trapped behind me, so I just kind of ran back to make sure he was indeed able to follow me, which he was. So go ahead and have him attached to the battery panel, jump up on his back, and use him to make your way over this structure. And then here is going to be the last secret trophy of the game. Turn around, there's an outhouse right here. Just go ahead and knock on the door. And there you go. You'll get the last secret trophy or achievement. Who's there? Now you're pretty much good. That will basically give you the platinum. You just got to get one more story-related achievement. Now what you're going to do here is have him attach to the battery panel, jump up here, have him disattach, and then jump over the laser grid. That is going to require some pretty precise timing. It might take you a couple tries, but it's not actually that hard once you get the hang of it. Have RoboDog follow. Now what you're going to have him do is stand under this wooden barricade, then turn him into a platform so that he breaks the barricade, and then you can continue on. Now I think there's one more puzzle to solve. Go ahead and burst your way through these doors here. And what you're going to do is you're going to run up here. You're going to have RoboDog run up and once again intentionally get caught by the light. So there you go. Then you're going to direct him into this little garden over here in between the two buildings. The light will follow him into the garden and will free up your path on the street. So now you can pass the light, jump up here, jump up again, and you're making your way towards this white flower bed to the right. I missed the jump. So go ahead and make your way once again to the white flower bed. Then you're going to have RoboDog stand in between the shelter and this laser grid, and the light will follow him. And you can see that the light has a bird's nest on it. That's going to be the platform that we use to get over the laser fence. So there you go, make the jump. And that'll do it. That is the end of Act 4. Very simple, very short. Now you just got to get through Act 5, and the Platinum Trophy is yours, and you're good to go. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you get the chance. And as always, I will see you in the last video when we finish up Black the Fall.